I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy, or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it...
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine! Ken!
Sarah!
Sark! Don't forget Jerry!
Hello.
Hi, what's going on?
I'm Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. My friends.
Yes,
Hi, friends.
Hello.
Hi, Brian
To all
Posehn
my
and...
friends. Drink up.
Ken, Blaine,
Yeah.
and sitting in for Jerry and Sarah and Steve Agee is Dave Anthony.
Hello.
Do your real voice. What's your real voice?
Hi.
I like that one a lot better. We'll do some quick donor shit, and then we'll get into it.
I want to thank Francine for the kidney.
Yep.
I've done that joke before, but it's a different name.
Is there an official donor this week? Oh,
Yeah.
This Matt Flowers. We have all just signed this, and we're going to send it off to you, Matt. Thanks
I signed it, sorry.
for the 100 doll hairs.
He's from Canarda.
You get Dave Anthony instead of those other jerks.
Dave Anthony's autograph is worth a lot of money on Etsy. A lot of money on Etsy.
Because every time he signs his name, it's like a drawing.
It is.
It is like a cat.
Each signature
or
is different.
alligator.
Yep.
So we got some free stuff, or some gifts, some money. Loot Crate sent me another box. Thanks, Loot Crate. You're fucking awesome. Hob the Troll.
What is that long for?
He's a follower on Twitter. He sent us an album, Hob the Troll, Pet Smells. And
I love Pet Smells.
it's a guy that looks like a troll, and he's upset standing in front of a goat.
It looks like Pet Sounds.
Yeah, it does
look
look
like
like the Pet Sounds album. Dear Nerd Poker friends, hello, my name is Hob the Troll. It's his given name. You remember me from tweeting at you. I hope this letter finds you well. I have enclosed some fun stuff for all of you. Stickers, coloring page, my album Pet Smells, and one of my replica troll baby tooth necklace.
What? Where's that?
All right.
Actual,
right here.
Actual troll baby teeth.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Feel free to share and burn copies of my CD among yourselves. I love your podcast and look forward to it every week. I work Renaissance festivals. Mm-hmm. Hello. And every time I see somebody wearing a Deadpool shirt, can't be that often, I stop them and tell them about your show. Thanks, man. I would tell everyone who looks like they're into D&D, but that's almost anyone there. And I've got other stuff to do, like singing songs. I also do a podcast called The Hobcast. And all of you are welcome as guests anytime. Thanks. XOXO, Hob the Troll. P.S. Thanks for saying nice things about Detroit. I'm from there. You're welcome.
Who said nice things about Detroit?
I think I
Me.
did. Oh, there you go.
I guess I haven't been on the show very much.
I've never been to Detroit.
No, I just was in Detroit
Yeah.
and had a great show.
When you were there, did you buy a block of houses for negative $5?
There's a lot
No, I
of
didn't
art
know I could do
installations
that.
going
The
on.
thing that's bad about when you fly back from Detroit is you just have to leave all your houses at the garbage at the airport because you can't take them on the plane with you. There's just not enough room to take all your houses. So if you go to the Detroit airport, just nothing but houses in the garbage.
And then he spells his name David with a B at the end. David B.
Well, it might be his actual name.
Yeah. Well,
Davib.
David
Like Armenian.
is that a thing?
Well, Armenians
With the
seem
B
to
at the end.
seem to just turn a letter. Or
It could be a slip of the finger.
All right.
Did he do it more than once? Was
I
it
love
David?
Dave bringing his love for the Armenian culture into our show. I
love the
I've heard your shows.
Have you been to Glendale?
Yeah.
Can I be?
That's Glendale been to you.
Can I roll as an Armenian?
Sure.
Turn Nerd Poker
Roll
Dungeons and
however you like.
Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. I love the show. I started listening in March and binged until I was caught up. Now, every week I'm super impatient for the new one. It makes me laugh loudly and obnoxiously at work, in the car, and at the gym. They've asked me to keep it down. I love that Sarah's characters are trying to be badass but struggle with morality. I love that Ken's characters are so wussy, and I love when somebody botches. I don't know, Ken. He said all your characters are wussy?
Well, my last one was just didn't care about anything, but this one is it has more hit points now, so maybe I'll be a little braver.
All right.
I'm afraid to die.
Aw.
Who isn't?
Ken.
After about a month of listening, I was hooked and inspired to play D&D myself for the first time ever. I bought a player's handbook and a set of dice and told my wife and friends all about it. There's where you went wrong. Don't tell your wife or
to me.
A
friends
lot of
ever.
hang-ups.
Now I'm single.
They've made so much fucking fun of me. It's
Welcome
relentless.
to the club.
They bust my balls on a constant basis for months now. They will not play it. I've played twice at a local comic book shop with a group of teenagers. It was a lot of fun. But I just keep feeling like Chris Hansen was going to walk out and tell me to have a seat.
Yeah.
So knowing what I'm beating, I've given up playing. No! Don't give up
Well, who's he
playing.
going to play? He's said he's having some troubles.
Move to a town
Don't
with
let
more
the
nerds.
bullies win,
Yeah.
or they were right about you being a pussy.
Your show has become a form of nerd masturbation for my science fiction fantasy
wait a
blue
minute.
balls. Gross.
What? Wait.
Upsetting.
Maybe I'll get some nerdier friends in the future. Who knows? But for now, I'm sending you guys some cash to keep the show going, and also my cheap ass dice. Oh, he gave up his dice in the Altoids
But he
tin.
really walked away.
Wow.
Wow.
In the Altoids tin, I hold them in to hide the shame.
Just walking around.
Maybe I need
rattling.
better friends. I need friends that won't make fun of me or will make fun of me. My friends don't.
Your friends make fun of you.
We just make fun of you
Oh,
behind
I
your
guess
back.
behind my back, yeah. I always forget about that.
You got a lot of back.
Oh, yeah. Brian got back.
Ding, 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 ding.
I like big brains and I cannot lie.
Maybe you guys can use them if you start bringing in guests to play. Where Patton and Hardwick? Where's Vin Diesel?
There's got to be a comic book store around.
Same
about
place. I
something
think the same guy represents all those
What about
guys.
Dave Anthony? Jesus, I
Hopefully
don't
somebody
get it.
will botch in a hilarious way and those dice will have been money well spent.
Tell him to look up
Thanks for hours of
miniatures in his
entertainment.
area
You
code.
guys are all great. David B. Marchetti.
Davib.
The B is
Dan-
not a typo, it says. That's actually his...
Yeah, he
All
went
right,
with
don't get all
Davib.
mad about it.
It's not a fucking
Thanks,
typo.
David. Then we got some cash from people in Boston and where was I? San Diego last week.
They handed you cash?
This happens all the time. I get cash.
I was at
That's funny.
Scare LA, which is like the Haunters convention, and somebody called my name, and it was these two guys you recognized. Listen to the show, Brad and Hoover, who do a haunt out in Orange County, Nightmare at Loganberry.
Oh.
So we'll have to go check that out, baby.
Scary, scary. Loganberry.
What was the convention about?
It's a Haunters convention. It's a Halloween/Haunters convention.
There's a lot of dudes walking around with sheets over their head.
Yeah.
And a couple of eyes cut out.
A lot of people doing knee slides.
Yeah,
and stuff.
we're talking about Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. Am I right?
I got to hear more about this. But we got some cash. Matt Much. Somebody wrote, and there's a bunch of money with just names written on it.
That's weird.
Tamu, Jeff.
Don't read them all. You'll cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, shit.
The
Shelly.
last three are all Beetlejuice.
Shelly $3.99. I don't know why she wrote $3.99 there, but that's what it says.
Weird.
That one says Andrew Jackson.
This says Go Jerry. Brian and Shannon.
As in,
Come back, Jerry. I think.
go. Keep going away.
You're summon-
Stay,
Liptal
stay,
poop.
Jerry.
Brian and Shannon.
I just saw Jerry
I don't know.
at his
Dr.
house.
Dr. Huffle.
Yeah.
I just saw Jerry at his house
Fur-
yesterday, and
And?
he has a like you would have in a store, a rack of comic books that you turn. That's how he holds his comic books.
Yeah, why
now.
not?
And I said, how do you feel about that? And he said, this makes me so happy. And he just stared at it.
Yeah, it's like he's back at the store.
And then this, thank you for making my terrible job in auto insurance better every Wednesday.
Wow.
That's a lot to write on a $20 bill.
You're welcome.
Love Destiny
Destiny's Child.
Osmie and then she wrote, also known as that Polish girl.
Oh, the Polish girl.
Destiny Osmajowski. All right. That Polish girl.
Quit summoning Bliptle poop.
TPG.
Jesus. Blaine Capatch says, I personally endorse countless thousands.
Oh, that's true.
High energy rock that makes it countless. Love. Danger. What?
This is going really well. So
Yeah,
far.
fuck.
That's Mike, and he's in a band called Countless Thousands. And
Okay, love Danger and
He's
Countless
super cool. He
Thousands.
used to come to all the Tiger Lily shows. I've
Okay.
seen Countless Thousands. They're fun.
Yeah, Brian,
see
lay
them.
off.
Nerd Poker. Okay.
Yeah, he's a
Back
good
it
guy,
up.
very supportive.
He's good. He's cool.
Salvador Juan. Nerd Poker is the shit. And Andrew.
Andrew Jackson.
Thanks for the cash. Should we play a game?
Yeah, well, here's what's going on. If you're listening, we're down 2 people, and we're kind of in the middle of some shit. So we talked amongst ourselves, and what we're gonna kind of do is we're gonna sort of fade away, cross away to a weird prequel.
And this episode's late anyway, so
It's
we
late.
wanted to put one out. And
Yeah, we wanted to get one out because we felt bad. There was some scheduling mix-ups, and we just couldn't get it to happen. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna play something with Brian and Ken, and sitting in for Jerry is going to be Dave Anthony. Of course, you know Dave from radio and TV. Fred Allen, your show of shows, That Girl, all that stuff. He was married to Marlo for a few years. He'll talk about that later, probably in the bonus features.
He is on Marin, and you've been really, really funny.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's been great, man. I just caught up, and it's like watching you.
I do to write my own line.
Pretty much.
It's definitely in your voice. It's like having him as your friend, but on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
It's awesome.
It's the TV version of Dave. Mm-hmm. I met Dave in '91. I don't
Yeah.
know when you met him.
Around the same time.
But yeah, we've known each other since the San Francisco days. I'm sorry, the San Francisco days. Hello, Thaler. Woohoo!
I don't understand that.
That's rice or something. I don't know.
So, but anyway, hey, thanks for coming in, Dave.
Of course.
Thanks for playing this game. I know you hate it.
I'm terrified.
You've played it before.
Yeah, I liked it last
When
time.
I was
it was
missing.
great.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Oh yeah, you weren't here, were you?
No, but you protected my character well.
You really
did.
got to come to these on lingerie night.
But now I found out your character's kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
So
Well, this one
so-
definitely is. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a new one.
Okay, and
Basically, Doug Henning.
He's not lying.
Transcendental illusionist.
The character's name is Hug Denning.
Oh man,
See what he did?
what happened there?
so Dave, let me show you who you're going to be playing tonight. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bow. Some Herb Alpert stings. You're going to be playing Jerry's magic user, a guy named Winter.
Oh,
And Winter has some spells. He knows Hug Denning here from the dinner magic circuit back in their old hometown.
hey girl.
And you guys are good buddies. You have magic adventures. You even had a short-lived show on MTV too
We
called Alaka. Huh? It was about 2 guys, 2 magic users that lived in an apartment.
I wanted to call it Abracapocus.
And you wanted to call it Pocus Cadabra.
Abraca, hey, brah.
And anyway, and you know him because he comes to all your shows. He's a huge fan. And he gives you 20s with his name written on them.
Sweet.
So,
Long, complicated messages.
so here's what happened. Hug Denning's Uncle Giggles died.
Oh,
And
Very sad about the whole thing.
you had been called in by some local legal representation for the reading of the will. The family was there. And Uncle Giggles decided he was going to leave his entire fortune, everything about him, to his one true magic-using progeny, which is Hug Denning here.
Me?
Now, here's the stipulation. Hug and his 2 friends, it was in the will, his 2 friends, have to spend the night in Uncle Giggles' haunted mansion.
oh, boy.
So you've been taken up here, up into the hills, up a winding cliff, Sort of like the opening of Dracula with Gary Oldman, except without the Jew-hating or the bad accents. And you've been dropped off, and you're being taken up to the front door. There's lightning, thunder and stuff. There's bats and birds and starlings, and there's bird shit all over the place. Even if you do get this house, it's going to be a lot of work. But it's a huge,
Fixer-upper?
weird... Yeah, it's a fixer-upper, but it looks kind of like a Gaudi church.
Is the plumbing bad, but it's in a slab? Because that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, there might be some foundation damage. You're going to have it inspected. But anyway, the caretaker is getting back into the coach, and see you in the morning.
I don't like that guy at all.
He was weird.
God. Why did we use that one?
Kind of nice. I don't know.
So here you are. You're at the front steps of this building. It looks it's about the size of a small town church. It's a large town mansion. It's
Those are two completely different sized buildings.
yeah. Well, it's kind of weird because every time
Shapeshifting?
You never know what's
every
that.
time the lightning flashes, the scale looks a
It's
little.
like the TARDIS.
Yeah. It's, sometimes. Did you ever?
children.
Have you been to Graceland?
Yeah.
Do you know how it looks big when you're on the sidewalk,
Uh-huh.
and then when you walk up to the front, it stays the exact same size it was in the distance?
Yes.
It's like that. It's a weird small house, but there's
It's a small, big house.
Yeah,
It's
small,
a
big house.
small
Gotcha.
house.
yeah. So
I hope there's no
Giggle.
ghosts.
all right. So who's gonna knock?
I will knock.
Yeah, you know.
I'm terrified.
It's your house.
Right to roll the knock.
If you don't remember, Dag works around dead people. He's not that scared.
Oh, yeah.
And he also
Fucks dead people.
dabbles with the darkness.
What the hell does that mean?
That's where D&D comes from.
Do you do butt stuff?
He's a dabbler. Do you do butt stuff?
My character, or who are we talking about?
Would you do butt stuff? If I asked real nice. I have some wine in my backpack.
Butt stuff is so vague.
Well, I can get specific for you.
Yeah,
if you want.
it gets really specific pretty quick. I mean,
It's usually around the butt, first of all.
yeah.
Who's gonna knock? Anyone?
I'm going to knock.
Yeah, Dag.
All right.
Tippy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Why don't you roll a four-sided?
All right. Tower. Thank you. 4. That's the maximum amount I can get on a 4-sided.
Yeah.
Boom.
I hope it's good.
When you knock, a panel in the door opens, and this like a weird leather glove just flies out on the end of this like weird thing, the spring, and it punches Dag right,
What the fuck?
right in the face because it goes over your head.
Ow!
It does not care for butt stuff.
Yeah. So
I said it.
I knew you were into butt stuff.
Well,
and it
I never totally came down on either side of butt stuff, did I?
I don't know.
so you take a point of damage from being punched directly in the face.
That was the issue.
Yeah, you need to make up your mind about butt stuff.
All right, well, you took a shot.
Yep. Ow.
I'm good.
Door's still not open.
Oh,
Jiggle the handle.
All right, who's gonna jiggle the handle?
I'll jiggle the handle.
All right. Roll a 20-sided.
Oh boy, here we go. Give me the castle. And
What was that?
it's not good. It's a 9.
A 9? Just kind of jiggles around. Nothing really. You can't really get it moving too much. Just kind of nothing really happening.
So, can anything come out and punch
It's locked.
Brian?
No, nothing comes out and punches Brian.
I would take a try at the handle there.
All right.
Roll for butt stuff.
Roll a 20-sided for butt stuff.
Oh yeah.
18.
Boom.
That's
18.
pretty good.
Okay. You twist, and the doorknob just goes crank.
Oh.
And then you just hear the doorknob kind of fall off on the inside. Kink, tink, kink.
Oh no.
This door's
You
bullshit.
pull out one of those. Yeah, it's a shitty doorknob.
Is this the Munsters house?
Maybe.
I don't think that we're ever going to get the door open.
Can we get in with now that the knob's off? Can we figure something out?
Is there a big knocker?
Yeah.
There's a big knocker.
Well, I would assume that he used the big knocker.
Okay.
Oh no, I just used my little pinky.
Because he went pingity ping 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 tuck tuck.
All right. Well, then, if you want to use the big knocker, if somebody wants to try the knocker,
Now I'll try the knocker.
Nickety nick knock knock knock.
That's you trying the knocker?
Yeah.
I think the knocker should go clang clang. Yeah, there you go.
okay. So you
I did. I knocked.
you knocked. All right.
I duck.
I want you to roll roll percentile. Two
Jesus.
10 sides.
So many things to roll.
I'm just having fun with dice.
Oh no, that's all. D&D's all about the rolling. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
holy crap!
So there's a couple of quick creaky knocks, and the door just goes. The whole door just sort of opens inward.
Is the dude who had the leather glove on there? The punch Brian.
No, that kind of, I guess, telescoped back into the door. It's pretty heavy. It's a big, wide door, like a security door.
So
So,
it's open.
but
Let's go in.
It swings inward. Okay.
Nope.
What?
You don't want to go in. Want to hang out?
Let's go.
All right.
What's inside?
Okay. Well, you get inside, and it's there's a huge sort of I don't want to say foyer or foyer because I don't want to start that discussion. You're just sort of in a nice big entryway. You can see some steps that sort of go. It goes out a little bit. There's some steps down, and a room off to your left, and sort of a sunken room. And then off to the right are some weird steps that look kind of like they come out of the wall, just sort of like individual slats, but no support, and like a weird stone wall, and then a hallway that goes off to the right.
What the fuck?
What the?
Thought I turned that
Is
on.
that your phone?
And that's
That was really appropriate and scary. I made a wee wee. I got scared.
That's
That
the
was really
sound
weird.
that happens when your wife calls. My wife's also a bat.
Well, she's dead.
What?
Wait,
she's
she's my
calling
manager.
from beyond.
She's calling from the
God.
ghost land.
All right.
It's very dark. It's very musty. The wind is sort of being sucked in from the outside, but the air is still very still. And that you do notice that that over to the right there's a hook, like a clothes rack or whatever, or a coat hanger. And there's some coats on it. And one of them is wet, sort of dripping. And there's an umbrella that's in the can right next to it.
Someone must have thrown water at that coat and thrown an umbrella next to it.
Now there's an umbrella in a can. Are we talking about a toilet?
Hello?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Well, here's what you do know is there shouldn't be anybody in here.
Oh.
Oh. Unless it's Uncle Giggles.
No, Uncle Giggles died.
But I don't know. It just seems like it smells like there's something in here.
Check
what
the
do
pockets.
we-
Going to check the pockets of the coat.
Yep.
What do we know? Who's been to this house before?
It's Uncle Giggles' house.
No.
Nobody's ever been to this house
You-
before.
okay, none of us have ever been in.
What's in
Yeah,
the
you-
pockets?
Who are we guessing owns that jacket?
Well, you go over and do you want to take it off the rack and look at it and
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, I would totally want to look at
Yeah.
that jacket a lot.
Maybe taste it.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's old. It's soaking wet. That whoever had it has been out in the rain for a while. You go through the pockets. There's really nothing in the pockets of any value. Everything is pretty stripped.
Must be somebody very poor.
Yeah, or maybe it was just a raincoat.
I'm kind of a detective. I don't know.
Oh, we're here with Jim Rockford.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Where do you want to head?
Let's go down the stairs.
Yeah, wood stairs.
There's stairs that
There's
go
stairs
down.
going down.
Okay.
Down's always the worst place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Basement is always a nightmare.
Okay.
Or is it a root cellar?
You guys step down into this sort of like a sunken kind of a living room kind of a place.
Oh.
There's some really nice furniture. Looks kind of Danish. Very simple, very clean lines.
Yeah.
A little creaky, a little dirty. Some cobwebs and stuff like that. There's a mantle. There's a nice big fireplace there. Huge fireplace.
Is it on?
Nope, there's no fire. It doesn't look like there's been a fire in it for a while.
Okay.
But over the there's a mantle over the thing, and over the mantle there's a frame with no picture in it, but a giant frame, just no picture in this frame.
It's just a frame.
Just a frame.
Can you see the wall behind it, or is it?
Yeah, it's just hanging there. It's like there was something like maybe they just were waiting for something to fill the frame.
I feel like we should
something was
open it or pull it off
removed.
the wall. Yeah, something was removed. Or
Yeah, so investigate it closer.
yeah, let's get up on that shit.
Yeah, super close up.
Okay.
I'm right up on it.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, it's just an empty picture frame.
That's it. I touch it, touch the wall.
Yeah.
Nothing. Brian,
No.
what do you
Dude
do?
touches the wall.
Are we still playing?
That was really sexy.
So that's it. That's the.
So it's just a frame hanging?
What
Yeah,
happens
just
if-
a-
what
just a
happens if
hanging
I
frame.
pick- What happens if I pick up the frame off the wall?
You can kind of it's kind of got one of those weird thing with the teeth where you have to figure out which tooth makes it level and hang straight. Has those going on.
Okay.
And then but there's just nothing in it. Just an empty frame. Or is it?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's probably just an empty frame.
That was Brian's other phone ringer. All right.
All right.
What else do we see around? Is there a mantle? Is there some secret switch?
Yeah, there's a mantle. It looks like there's really nothing of any value. Occasional knickknacks.
Are there any wet footprints for the person that had the umbrella in the jacket?
You do notice that the footprints go over towards the steps, and looks like they kind of ran out of footprint juice about halfway up.
The stairs.
Footprint
The steps going up.
juice?
Yeah,
Footprint
Juice?
Yeah, footprint juice. You know
The
the juice that you have on your feet that make footprints.
Okay.
Some people just call it moisture. Other people call it rain. I call it footprint juice.
They trail off on the way upstairs. You're saying?
Yeah, the way the footprints run out of juice.
Okay. So what else is in this room? You're saying some knickknacks, or is it all? Does it look like it's been cleaned out?
It looks like somebody lived here, but somebody died. Their house, their things were removed.
Okay.
The large things are still there: frames, stands, little tables, Danish furniture, things like
It's
that.
odd that the paintings removed.
Yeah.
And this Danish furniture
Yeah,
is
why do
very
you keep
important.
getting Danish furniture?
No, I like Danish furniture. So I'm just gonna everything
Shulman House? Is
everything
it
in
mid-century
my
modern?
everything in my adventures is going to be mid-century modern.
Should we start chanting Danish words?
No, because we get sued by IKEA. We're headed out for the Lingonberry Festival. Suppose the Loganberry Festival.
Okay, tulip.
So, what do you want to do?
Well, this room's
Any doors leading out of this room other than the stairs we came down? I guess.
Well, there's a hallway that sort of heads back into the dark past the sunken living room. There's upstairs. The stairs go up into an area, little balcony up there, and then back into the darkness. And then off to the right, there's another room a hallway that heads off again back into some darkness.
You want to follow the footsteps?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's follow the footsteps.
All right. So you guys move in. You're all into the house, and the door, of course, slams shut.
So I told you guys.
Clank, 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 clank. And when you all turn and look back, you see that the knob is back in the door.
Oh, good.
Totally weird.
And when you look over at the picture frame, there's a picture of Uncle Giggles.
So it's fixing itself. So
Yeah.
it's like a Borg house.
Yeah.
Did somebody just shit their pants at their cubicle when Blaine yelled into the mic?
Heading upstairs.
Going upstairs.
All right. Well, you do notice that there is a picture of Uncle Giggles.
Yeah.
In the-
Oh, yeah, we
Is it
heard
the
you.
same-
It's
is
a
it
big-
it reappeared in the frame?
It's in the front.
Yeah, that's what he just shouted at
Yeah,
us.
well, I'm not going to go over there with the doorknob fixing itself and the Uncle Giggle shit. I'm going to follow I don't know, fuck that.
You're following these guys?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
going with that.
let's take a look at the picture. How about
Really?
that?
Okay.
From a distance.
From a distance.
It's a picture of a sort of just a smiling guy, weird
That's the name.
cartoony sort of features.
Sure.
Giant weird eyes, angry and otherworldly, and a smile that's way too wide,
Ooh, yeah.
indicating a mouth that's far too out of proportion for his face.
Like
many teeth.
Would you call it a rictus?
Yeah, well, no, not a rictus. There's a little spirit in it.
Okay.
And you know how there's pictures where the eyes kind of follow you around the room.
Yeah, I've seen those in haunty movies.
Yeah, this one he just stares at you.
Oh, no.
The picture just follows you around like he's on a screen looking at you.
Hi,
And
Uncle Giggles.
And no matter who you are, even if you're in 3 parts of the room, he's looking right at you.
That's weird.
Yeah, that seems wrong.
I think,
so that's-
I think maybe we shouldn't have looked at this picture.
Yeah, I told you.
I apologize.
Did you notice there are no doors or windows?
Oh, no. Was that the Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
No windows and no doors.
You asshole. Of course you know that better than me.
Yeah, I'm only there.
Do the whole
always.
thing.
Talk?
I can't.
No, it's
He's not
talking.
saying anything.
Should we approach it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. There we are. I'm right in front of it now. I'm looking at it.
All right, it's just
like-
looking at you.
I'm like, what's
it's just
up,
looking at
Giggles?
you. It's
All right,
really,
so I'm gonna
really unnerving.
I'm gonna touch it on the nose.
Say boop when you do it.
Okay, I touch it and I go boop.
It just feels like a painted canvas.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm done.
Oh, maybe it's a TV.
But it's looking right at you. I mean,
Okay,
it's
I don't.
looking directly at you. It's really freaky.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. It's
Yeah.
it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's
Uncle
creepy.
Rictus, don't you recognize me? It's your nephew, Hug. Nothing?
Nothing.
No.
Fucking jerk.
And winter out.
All right. So you guys look over, and you see something coming up around the top of the steps. There's a little balcony up there. It's almost like the Brady house.
Sure.
So at the top of the steps, instead of seeing Mom Brady come out, just this thing kind of comes out. There's just a
Oh, a
thing.
thing.
Yeah, there's just a
Describe it.
thing. Like
It's just a thing.
it's a sort of humanoid thing, but it also looks like it might have a lot of arms and legs.
it
It
see-through?
also looks like it might be sort of like a horse or a rat, but it's kind of like it sort of stands and then it lays down and then it kind of moves a little bit and then it just kind of comes down the steps towards you.
So it's
A horse or a rat?
So it's everything.
It's awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm very much not interested in this thing.
Is it like going to attack us?
It looks sort of like a dog made out of human parts, but not really.
Jesus.
And also sort of
Fantastic.
insectoid, like a pill bug has a lot of legs. Has that kind of a thing kind of going.
I hate this thing.
I want to kill
Yeah.
it.
So it's coming at you.
Oh, it's coming too. It's
coming also.
Fucking disgusting.
Oh, it's also got.
I say, do you like magic?
Say there, friend.
It's also got a collar on.
Oh,
Oh, really?
good.
Yeah.
So it's somebody's bitch.
Can we read a name?
Does it? Yeah. Does it have a name on the collar? Fido.
David.
Nothing you can see at this point.
Davib.
Spop.
What do we do?
Kill it.
Yeah. I mean,
So the thing has it's at the bottom of the steps, and it kind of stops and looks at you and gibbers.
what?
And
what's a
gibbers?
What's a gibber?
yeah, sort of like it's yeah,
that?
yeah, some sort of unnerving,
That's it. No, it feels like a pet. At this
unnerving
point-
and unnerving inhuman sort of noise.
So is it upsetting or is it like because it's seeing me right now feels like a pet.
Do you know if you stepped on a spider and it screamed at you, and then then at night you woke up and you heard other spiders threatening you in the darkness?
I would.
That's kind of.
I would have killed myself the second I stepped on a spider that screamed at me. So I would have never heard the screaming of the other spiders.
All right.
The screaming of the spiders.
Dave, 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 Dave.
That would be kind of annoying.
Well,
Screaming spiders?
first I'd be like, why are there so many spiders in my house? So is this thing? Do we need to worry about it? Oh, is it coming towards us? Is it just
Yeah, there's a thing. It's kind of heading towards Brian right now.
All right.
dear.
Well,
Kind
Do
of
I
heading.
have any weapons? What do I
Yeah,
have?
you got your usual loadout.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? Just for the sake of continuity, I'm gonna say you don't have the Frost brand, but I am gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a +2 sword
there you go, girl.
Okay.
of sort of your choice
I tell the thing to go away.
with your mental thing.
No, I don't have that.
He's
but
like, "Go
my
away."
other character did. But I do threaten it.
It just kind of doesn't even pay attention.
right.
Just keeps coming right at you.
What
Well,
a
then
dick.
I'm gonna close the distance and stab it.
Oh,
All right,
right to it.
do it. Why don't you roll to attack? Brian's going to roll to attack, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it's a pet.
16.
That's definitely a hit.
good.
Why don't you roll for damage? What's that, a 1d8, 1d10?
Okay.
+3. Yeah.
Where in the tin? Oh.
Oh,
2. Or
2?
20.
Okay. That's you just there's a weird whistling swing, and Brian clips a couple of legs off this thing
oh God.
Wow.
as he sort of steps off to the side,
There's 400 more. It's okay.
and it lets out a weird shriek that I don't want to disturb anybody in their cubicles
dear.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks sort of like a weird humanoid doing a crab soccer, like The Exorcist kind of walk,
Okay, gross.
except it's facing forward.
Also gross.
And multiple arms and legs, maybe 10, maybe 12.
But we knocked a couple off.
Yeah, a couple off, but there's still in there.
butt stuff. Butt
Yeah,
stuff.
and when it gets up close, it looks sort of human from a distance, but when it gets up close, you just see that it's just big, weird, like multiple eyes and a giant, like not a mouth, but a thing with mouth parts.
it's just terrible.
Let's take a break
on
and
legs.
throw up. And we're back.
Oh god,
Ugh.
my mouth tastes terrible.
I had some of those Altoids.
Those aren't Altoids.
Oh, Mike, what the? Now you tell me.
Those are some shame chamber for dice.
Nerd Poker is brought to you by Altoids. Quick, there's a cop. Give me an Altoid. Altoids.
So this thing is still after us.
Yeah.
2 legs down.
It kind of stops and turns around, tries to swing and take a hit on Brian. And you guys are free to actually, after this, you guys are free to make a move.
All right.
This thing kind of turns and it's a little distracted. It's kind of convulsing around the missing legs. Takes a swing at you and misses. But there's like a weird. Do you know how when a centipede walks and there's that wave of its legs, the way millipede legs wave?
I've only seen a human centipede.
Yeah, it's like that. It's a human centipede, except all at once. And a bunch of the arms on the other side kind of like wave out to try to get you, but nothing happens.
Ah.
So what do you guys want to do?
I don't know. Somebody should shoot something at it. I'm gonna turn invisible.
Oh, there goes Ken. I have what do I shoot again? I shoot
Fireballs.
I shoot fireballs. Well, let's shoot some goddamn fireballs at this motherfucker.
Well, you shoot magic missiles, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then magic missiles.
There you go.
All right.
Whatever I got, I'm shooting.
Okay. Roll a 20-sided dice.
Winter. That's what I do when I'm doing my thing. Ooh, winter. 15.
15. Okay, that's a hit. I want you to. Magic missiles are what?
Don't know.
They're one.
Four-sided?
I think they are.
Multiple four-sideds
The spider thing is eating.
per level.
Oh wait, that's Brian.
What do you got there, Brian? You got a sandwich?
You getting some nutrition in the middle
Oh,
of
look
the,
at that. He's
middle of the
eating
game? Oh,
Some
that
kind of a
looks good.
burger.
Oh, hey.
Is that a smash burger?
Oh, straight to diarrhea. That's what that is.
Let's see.
Yeah, let me.
What do you roll for diarrhea?
I just eat diarrhea now.
Wow.
Eliminate the middleman.
I just eat diarrhea now.
Famous quotes from Nerdbucker.
What's the damage on this thing? 1d4 plus 1 each one.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 1. He's third level. So is that 3 magic missiles or is that?
I believe so.
Okay, so roll a 4-sided 3 times. One of these.
There.
4-sided 3 times.
Yeah.
Dave rolling 4-sided once.
4. Good.
Okay. Dave likes it.
3.
Good.
Dave
7.
still likes it.
4.
4. Nice.
Wow, very good. So 11 points with Brian's 2.
I feel good.
All right. What you do is you kind of hit it in the face and
yeah.
head,
Fuck yeah.
and in the front, and so you kind of take its head off a little bit,
Yep.
Just a little bit.
and
Tiny bit.
and then the collar catches on fire,
Oh.
Yep.
and so it starts burning, and it starts running around convulsing.
Jesus.
And but yeah, it kind of you fuck it up. It's a headshot. It takes it out.
It just smells
Terrible.
so bad. It smells so bad. It smells like Brian's diarrhea.
Briarrhea.
So I fucked it up. I mean, let's be honest.
So is it dead?
What do you want to do?
I want to know if it's dead. It's still moving?
Well, you're just hiding. You're just
I'm
invisible.
invisible. Is it?
Yeah,
is
you
it
can't
moving?
really do anything that
No, I
might
can't.
be an
If
attack.
I attack, it'll break the invisibility. That's fine. I mean, is it moving? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. How bad is it? Like,
Is it
what's
dead?
left?
Is it dead?
It's kind of maybe it's laying there. Its head's gone, so there might be a little convulsing every now and
Like a
then.
boingo?
So so we don't have to bother with it anymore, right?
No, you see that it just
All right,
starts to get. You just start to notice that it just gets smaller.
Okay.
It starts to just get smaller,
Weird.
Why?
Can we proceed past it upstairs?
smaller and smaller,
Can we
and
just-
smaller. I mean, it looks like it's just getting miniaturized,
Yeah.
Weird.
and then it's gone.
Very weird.
Bye-bye.
Aw,
Did it go? Goodbye, thingy. I hated you. Let's go
Oh, well.
upstairs and see,
Okay,
see
let's go
some more
upstairs, yeah.
terrifying, horrible
I mean,
shit.
it seems like it's great up there based on what just came
Yeah,
out.
that's where this came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head up the stairs, and
I'm invisible.
Your house that you got sucked, by the way.
Sorry. Hey guys, I'm really sorry, but this is what it is.
You do notice that on the way up, you look over at the picture of Uncle Giggles,
Oh, not this again.
and he's got a weird smile on his face, but he looks a little pissed off.
Now he's mad because we killed his.
No, it's just different.
It's just got a different look.
Different kind
He
of.
just farted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So upstairs is what? What happens? Upstairs.
You get up to the landing, and you're going to kind of look down. Let's say if this is the come up the steps here.
Yeah.
Over here is sort of like a living room with the picture of Uncle Giggles over here.
Yeah.
There's a place you didn't check out.
Ceramic horse under the stairs.
So you go up these stairs. Here's a little balcony, and you just sort of see there's a door right here, and then a hallway that goes down that way. So when you get to the top of the steps, to this landing, the thing kind of came out like this, and then down these stairs at you. You sort of took it out down around here.
Is the balcony looking outside, or
Is what who?
is it a landing or a balcony?
Sort of a yeah. It's a little you get to the top, it's a landing. Yeah, with a railing in front of it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the Brady Bunch house. Brady Bunch house.
Yeah.
Let's check the first door. See what's going on in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. Who's gonna do what?
I'll open it.
Brian's the door opener.
All right. Why don't you roll a 4-sided?
There's your castle.
3.
He's angry about everything.
3. You turn the doorknob, and just a weird leathery glove comes out and just punches you right in the fucking face,
Fucking fuck.
and you take a point of damage.
Well, I gotta say, it totally deserved. So what's going on with you and gloves?
You're the Wile E. Coyote of this one.
All right. Don't like that. Getting punched in the face.
Door is not open? Or did that open?
I mean, you can.
I shake the door.
All right, just click. It kind of opens up.
Okay.
Just grab it by the shoulders and shake.
You go in here, and this is sort of like a nice. This is a nice room. It's kind of like there's a I want to say pool table. There's whatever sort of fun tabletop game with
it's
balls
like
and
the
stuff. Some sort
rumpus
of weird. Yeah, there's a big table in
Air
the middle.
hockey.
And on the wall, there's just the heads of all sorts of trophy animals, just like boar and deer and elk and and monstery things and giant insects and snakes and lizards.
They have caroms?
Caroms, Jan caroms,
Terrific.
All the caroms.
all the caroms. And there's some nice stuff around. There's a
like
picture.
stuff.
There's a picture of Uncle Giggles at the end of
not
at the
again.
end of the room, and he's
Fuck
just sort of
me.
looking at you guys.
Is it the same
Fucking
kind of
Uncle
picture?
Giggles.
Yeah, exact same kind of picture. It's like a smaller, like a wallet size of the one downstairs,
Okay.
hanging on the wall.
Uncle
But there's
Giggles.
this, nice weird bumper pool billiards thing going on, and then all the animals. And the animals too, they have the weird sort of tiki room thing where their eyes follow you around.
Oh, okay.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I agree with Brian.
Really? You want us to fuck them?
Okay, so roll.
Fuck all their mouths.
Roll for boner.
So Brian starts fucking the animal.
What's happening?
What do you want to do?
Do I see any other doors? Oh no, that door didn't open, right? Or did it?
No, you opened the door from the hallway into this room. So this is like a nice
Trophy
like a
room
study.
So that's
like
where
a
the
pool room
trophies.
study. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's
We'll
no.
definitely step in.
Yeah, let's go in.
All right.
Ken doesn't care. He's invisible.
Yeah. Can't see me.
Brian,
Kind of
It's all
check
part
it
of
out,
invisibility.
the bumper pool, and check out the animals on the wall.
Yeah. All right.
Is there any other doors?
Are they normal animals? Like,
well, they said monsters.
Animals?
Yeah, they
Monsters
look
and
pretty
snakes and-
pretty normal. You know,
Okay.
a D&D monster world.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Nothing.
No mind flayers or anything like that.
Thank God.
Good. Hate those things.
So,
Do not care for it.
Any weapons on the wall?
no, nothing. Occasional weird little mirror or something like that. Nothing weapony. So,
What happens when we go over
you
the
start to
table
hear.
and
You do start to hear some weird little growls.
from where?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
From the animals?
From the wall?
Yeah, just come from the
Oh,
animals.
fucking
From
hell.
the animals.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, they seem like they're dead, so that shouldn't be a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Is is it coming from all of them?
Yeah, just every now and then you
It's just Brian's tummy.
We kind of. I would go closer to where the noise is coming from, or where I think it's coming from.
So,
Rawr.
okay, well, Dag walks over to the wall, and he notices that that they're all sort of a little low-level growl.
They're all growling.
They're all kind of. They're all making whatever noise that
This
they're.
room is mad at us.
Well, they're not getting off the wall, so
Yeah, they're not. They can't. They're dead. So I'm not scared.
Yeah,
of
it
them.
couldn't possibly happen.
So when Hug says that, almost as if on cue, Morty cues Mike in the booth, and a big tiger head sort of detaches from the wall and starts kind of floating over towards you.
That's weird.
Oh God!
It's just a tiger head on its own.
What a terrible house.
It was
Kill
kind
the,
of,
kill
let's
the
go.
tiger head.
Yeah, let's leave.
Yeah, was your uncle cool or?
I don't know. Are we trying to find his treasure?
no, you have to spend a night in the house.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's
You
been
guys, we should have just laid
many
down
hours
in the
have passed?
hallway and
At
slept.
this rate,
How much time has passed? We almost through.
8 minutes.
yeah, about a half hour. So, all right.
okay.
So you guys head for the door, and the door, of course, slams shut because that's what doors do. God. And you look around and you see that there's a tiger, there's a bear, there's a warthog,
Oh boy!
and there's a big giant cobra head.
But just all the heads.
Yeah, just heads, and they're all mounted on their things.
Floating and snapping at us.
Yeah, just sort of floating around, snapping at
And
you.
they're mounted,
They're mounted. Yeah,
but they're trying to bite us.
yeah, they're sort of floating around.
Very weird in here.
Are they
Yeah.
fast? Are they slow?
They're sort of coming at you. They're not scary fast, but they're creepy fast.
All right, I'm gonna hide behind Brian.
I'm gonna start knocking these things down with swords, or with my sword.
All right.
Do it.
Do it, girl.
Which one's coming at me first?
Let's say the warthog is coming at you.
Whap him.
14.
14. Okay, that's a hit. Why don't you roll for damage? Brian took a swing at a mounted warthog head. I'm gonna wait to see what kind of damage you did there. He's what'd you roll on the 8 sided there, Brian?
No, didn't you want a 10?
Yeah, okay, it's gonna be a 10 side there. Looking for a 10 side. We're gonna roll up some damage. How you doing over there, Dave Anthony? How you holding up on this?
Scared. I'm not sure
This-
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
to do. I'm worried about Brian.
Oh man, a 1.
That's
A
good,
1.
right? That's good. That's the first comes 1 and the bottom is 10. I've been counting for a while. I know that's true.
So Brian sort of takes a swing and he clips the side of this thing and it just kind of starts spinning around like a coin because it's on the weird mounted thing.
Yeah.
And then it kind of stops and its eyes are sort of rolling around funny style and it goes, and then it sort of shakes its head and starts floating towards you again.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you blew that.
And the bear is heading towards Winter.
Oh, shit, fuck ass.
Yeah. There's a big bear head coming at you.
I'm going to shoot the bear with my magic missiles.
All right, we're gonna pretend that you guys are just keeping on top of your spells because you guys these are pretty easy to deal with. So why don't you roll to attack? Or actually, you just roll for damage.
So 3 four-sided.
4.
Yeah, nice.
You like the noise?
Get
Keep
him.
him high. Keep him high.
Go.
Oh, that fell out. That fell out. Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
2. It wanted that.
Same.
It totally wanted that. 3. 2, 3, 4.
9.
Okay. He hits it with a magic missile, and it just kind of goes up the way a mounted head would go up in a house fire. Just flame on. Just
Fucking bear head.
and to think I was once smoky. Oh, the irony of being consumed in a fire.
I was scared it was going to end like it was going to go like the way of the end of Roadhouse. That guy and the bear falls on that guy.
You do notice that while this thing is
Ben Gazzara.
just completely engulfed in flames, it looks like it just sort of burns. It looks like it almost burns in, like it just completely consumes it. But you notice that it's just shrinking, getting smaller, and then disappears.
Shrinking in this house.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I think that's what's going to happen to the
There's
house.
a-
at the end.
Deflating like a
There's
balloon.
There's a tiger coming at you,
Oh,
and there's still a
can't see me.
warthog coming at you,
Fucking.
and you
gonna
hear
take
a
out my
weird
dirks.
hissing behind.
I hear it a weird. Well, that's the fucking snake.
Yeah, it's a snake coming at you.
I'm
So
not
I'm
interested in
gonna dirk the thing that's coming at me.
Hey, by the
Dirks.
way, there's also a cobra behind me.
Oh shit.
as long as it's not a Cobra extension, those things cost a fortune.
Cobra Kai.
All right.
There's a lot of rolling
I
happening.
know. I like it.
There was a.
There's a lot of. Is he stuck?
Fuck is happening?
There is a. The warthog is coming at you,
Yes, I know.
and his tusks flip you. And kind of like he kind of comes up and he sort of catches you in the shoulder with his tusks
Ow.
for 2 points.
Boom.
And so now it looks like there's a. It looks like you were trying to move and you fell down the steps, and you've got this warthog head stuck in your
right.
side there.
I still have 19 points.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Cut it.
Oh, yeah.
Cut it on the head.
I'll stab its face off.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you?
Right off. Stab the face right off.
Hey, roll. What's your dexterity first of all?
12.
All right.
8.
Okay. Basically, what you manage to do is kind of get it off of you, and you sort of grab it by the edge, and you sort of flip it away like a frisbee, and it just sort of starts floating around the room like a UFO.
Great.
But it's just making warthog noises.
A terrible room.
I will dirk the tiger.
Okay. Roll to Dirk.
Willing to dirk.
Doug's getting ready to Dirk the tiger.
Dirk it.
He's going to dirk it off.
Wasn't that a Jack Lemmon movie?
The dirk.
16. No, dirk the tiger.
Very nice. Roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
I shall do that now without even looking.
Hey.
2.
Maybe you should.
I should have looked.
You dirk this tiger straight in the mouth.
Yeah, fucking tiger.
And you see the
Hope
see
your
your
tongue
sword.
likes that shit.
You see your sword come out of the back.
Ooh.
And then you have to do the thing where you put it on the ground and sort of put your foot on the tiger's face to kind of get it
It's like
out.
it's stuck in a boot.
Yeah, and then it just kind of lays there and doesn't really do anything.
Good, stupid tiger.
So,
Shrinking.
Head.
but you do notice that it just starts getting smaller and smaller and
fuck?
smaller,
It's getting smaller
and just
again.
disappears. It disappears.
This place is fucking weird.
Bullshit. Your uncle's house is bullshit.
Hate it.
Attack it, and it shrinks. Maybe it's inflated. Maybe everything's like balloons.
Yeah, it's a
Dave?
balloon. Yeah.
You feel a weird pinch. Just relax your arm.
Fuck me.
Just relax your arm, Dave. Just relax your arm.
I feel sleepy.
Just make a fist. Okay.
Okay.
Breathe in. You have problems with needles?
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Just try to think of not getting bitten by a snake.
I feel weird.
Yeah.
I'll have some juice
Okay.
for you afterwards.
You look down and there's the snake is just got its fangs in your arm.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
So, what are you gonna do?
What do I have? I have.
At this point, you might want to just. You could
sword?
probably just grab
Can I
it.
just grab it?
Yeah.
I don't have a sword. I can't cut it in half.
Yeah.
Do a quarter staff. Is all you have as a weapon.
No, all right. So I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it at Ken. No, I'm gonna grab it, and I would like to grab it and throw it.
Okay.
If that's possible.
You pull it, and it kind of looks up at you like, "Hey, I'm biting you. Do you mind?"
I would say yes.
Yeah, but then you manage to pull it out. It kind of tears your arm a little bit. It's not really
me.
not pleasant.
Fuck me.
And you sort of you kind of throw it. Sort of heads across the room. Roll an attack, would you? Roll a 20-sided, please.
Oh God.
Intense, huh?
Yeah. 11.
11. Okay. Roll a 6-sided die, just a regular dice for damage.
Okay. 4.
Okay. It kind of you see it sort of hit the edge of the pool table,
Yep.
And then it shrinks.
and there's a weird snap, and it's obvious that you've broken its neck.
Fucking weird.
And
This place is
And it kind of lays in
fucking weird.
the middle of the pool table, and then just gets really small and disappears.
I didn't know it had a neck.
Steve Martin
This is
sounds.
a
I
snake.
don't like the stinking, the shrinking
so-
thing.
What's going on with my arm?
But I
Stinking or the
you,
shrinking?
You do notice that you have these two big fang things, and they start to immediately radiate out these weird lines.
Okay, what do I?
So
You get poison.
we're gonna have to roll for a poison check for you for Winter. But before we do, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back with more
I'm
CBS Sports.
Scared.
We're back.
We are back.
Still scared.
Hey, Dave, I want you to roll. I want you to roll a saving throw.
This is important.
Well, I figured because I'm poisoned.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a feeling.
Well, you aren't. Jerry
It's really
is.
Jerry, yeah.
Should I tell Jerry? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I fucked it. But I didn't do anything. I'm the only guy who killed the fucking bear. You guys
did.
You did your
You
dick,
are.
and then I got hit by a snake
I
for
made
killing
a
the
tiger
bear.
shrink.
I killed the bear, and I get hit by a snake. Fuck both of you.
I made that thing spin.
Oh, good job.
All right. Why don't you roll a 20-sided die?
Okay. Oh, it's not good.
What was that?
7.
7. Okay.
I just don't want to lose my dick.
Well, that's the first thing that goes. No.
Bite your dick.
You notice that where you're
You
bitten on
suck
your
the poison
arm,
out.
that it just starts to just kind of turn into scales.
Oh, great.
Oh,
It's turning into scales.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Snake making
Yeah,
venom.
I'm going to turn into a snake. No big deal. No big deal. Hey, bro, what's up?
Should we chop his arm off?
Sure, you can suck the venom out.
Yeah, what
You
about
can
sucking the venom
fucking-
out?
Why don't you suck him?
How about you go to some
his venom.
normal shit before you start hacking parts of me off?
Yes.
How about a tourniquet?
What about a tourniquet?
Is there a way we can help him?
If you wanna.
Well, none of us are healers, but
I mean, you could try tying his arm off or something.
all right. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. So Dag takes his belt or takes a piece of rope and he ties around your arm really, really tight. And while this is happening, he just watches the scales just kind of go up your arm, starting to go up your neck, and kind of feels a little cold. You feel fine. I mean, you feel fine. It doesn't feel weird at all.
I mean, Ken, you didn't do shit. Little help? You guys got any other ideas?
I stabbed Dave.
Ken, you gonna turn invisible?
I got nothing I can do with it. I just don't have any healing.
Anybody have any water?
So
If I had my ice sword, I
Is
could
there anything else attacking
chop
us
it
still?
off and cauterize it.
you're starting to hear. There's still growling going on. You're starting to see other things coming off the wall.
Great.
There's a squirrel.
Oh. I'll get right on that squirrel. No problem.
There's a monkey.
Oh, fuck.
Aw,
No,
monkey.
it's not a good
It's
one.
just a head, though.
No, it's just not a good one.
There's a chicken.
Oh.
Okay.
And those start flying off. They're much smaller.
Well, who mounts a chicken?
Anyway, while you're asking yourself these questions, the chicken head is coming right at you.
Okay, not me.
Yeah, coming right at you.
Chicken
What the
head.
fuck did I do?
I don't know. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did. Chicken head flies past you. Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
Like Snoopy's doghouse style. Just flying past you.
Weird.
And,
BuzzFeed.
It's going. It's
Well, we can't get out of this room.
and coming at you is monkey.
Monkey.
It's adorable. Yeah.
Dirk's at the ready. I will dirk it.
Okay. Why don't you roll a Dirk?
Rolling to Dirk. Those are mine. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I knocked the Perel over. That's a 12.
okay.
Okay, that's a hit.
Wow.
Aw.
Teeny
He
tiny.
did 1 point of damage, but then
Cute
again,
when I attack stuff.
he hits it and it just spins around again like a coin, and,
Yeah.
and the monkey just you just see this spew of monkey vomit fly out. over
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
no. That's terrible.
Doesn't even have a body, and it was full of vomit.
You know what's the worst kind of vomit? Probably monkey vomit.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? What was coming at you? I'm sorry. There was the chicken head.
Chicken had missed.
It went by me.
Okay, chicken head's coming back at you,
What the fuck?
and it misses you.
Oh, okay.
Flying past.
Can I just ask, like, can it please stick in the wall with its beak?
Do you want to? Why don't you roll to attack?
Okay. I mean, this isn't going well so far for me. I knocked the cards over for the business. 18.
All right. So basically, you grab this thing, this chicken by the edge as it flies past, and you just sort of walk over to the wall and just kind of like do a pie in the face, but the chicken head against the wall, and just kind of smush it in there.
Yeah.
Smush it in there good.
Okay.
Nice.
And then you just feel the thing just sort of shrink behind your hand and disappear.
Oh, super
It's
chicken.
part of
Yeah.
It seems like all we have to do is just hit these things once and it's over.
Well, you guys haven't been. I'm the only one that has been. So.
Oh my god. Glad I
tiger.
called you.
Now, I know that we're short on time, but at this point, the door to the pool room opens,
Oh,
the
thank
billiard
God.
room opens, and you look over, and there's Uncle Giggles,
Oh, hi, Uncle Giggles.
Actual Uncle Giggles?
actual Uncle Giggles. He's got it.
dead.
He goes,
Hey, you got a real crazy house here, Uncle Giggles.
Hug, what are you doing here?
He's alive. I was spending the night to inherit your fortune and stuff.
Who told you? Who told you
Aren't
this?
you dead?
The
No.
lawyer. Your lawyer.
What do you mean, no?
What lawyer?
What do you mean, what lawyer? The lawyer called Durkin.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, what did the lawyer look like? Was he sort of like, did he have a neckerchief?
Yeah.
He had the big amber glasses, and he had the obvious hairpiece?
Yeah.
Charles S. O'Reilly?
Oh my God, I've got a restraining order against that guy. He's been trying to break into my house for a while. He's crazy. He's a son of an old business partner who just went nuts.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Can you do something about this?
Oh,
He's
the
holding
turning
a
you into
scalar.
turning you into a snake thing?
Yeah.
Uncle Giggles, are you there?
Will Uncle Giggles be able to cure Winter of his increased reptilism? Will Hug be able to get his inheritance even though Uncle Giggles is alive? Will Dag get experience points for things he didn't really kill? All this and more on the next Nerd Poker.
Yay. thanks you guys for doing one. I know we were late. I know that bums people out when you looking forward to something and then it's not there. Very sad.
You want to hear something, you can't hear it.
Yes. I will be at the Parlor Live in Seattle this weekend with Jeremy Essig, my normal feature. He's never been with me up there. It's a good show. Come out. Then next week I'm at Louisville. I don't have the name of the club.
KY?
Yeah. That one, Kentucky.
Kai?
I don't have the name of the club with me, but you can look it up. BrianPassain.com has all my dates. And then I've got a bunch of stuff coming up in September and some new dates coming on the website. What's going on with you, buddy? Where are you?
I have a new podcast called The Dollop. I am going to be doing set list here in LA on the 30th.
That is so fun. Have you done that yet?
Yeah, it's great.
That's a blast.
And I think on I want to say it's the 16th at Echoplex, I'm opening for Cracker and Camper Van Beethoven.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Nice. How'd that happen? Were you friends with those guys?
Third caller, bro.
You're my manager, your wife.
My wife. Nice. My wife.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing a couple gallery shows coming up. Creature features.
Oh, cool.
And the 30th is Monster Fink. It's like Rat Fink, Weirdos, etc. Hot Rods.
Right on.
And then the 13th of September, we're curating a Museum of the Weird show, which should be very cool. It's a
Cool.
Disney designer, Rolly Crump, did all this cool stuff for the Haunted Mansion, and we're doing a show based on that.
Right. And you're back to work at midnight, I'm sure.
Yeah, I go back to it midnight on Monday, and then tomorrow night I'm at Meltdown for the sequel show with Tony Sam.
Oh, nice.
That'll be fun. And yeah, I think that's it. Tulsa Skull Swingers at Steve Allen Theater on September 5th.
Oh, cool.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for putting up with all the, not the normal cast members and all that stuff. You guys are awesome, and thanks for giving me cash at my shows.
Hey,
so fun.
I don't know if we know how to get into it, but we're still really, really sad about Robin Williams.
Yeah, man. And did anybody have to do stand-up last week? Did you?
Yeah, I did a show.
I did 5. I did 5 hours of stand-up comedy in San Diego at a comedy club, and they wound up being fucking awesome. And I thanked the audience every night, and then did a little different, tribute to Robin every night. But like, that was the toughest thing for me, was just going, I'm so sad, and then I've just got to do this, and driving to San Diego, I was like, we know my act. My act is fucking... It's not deep. It's not deep. It's shit that just makes me laugh. It's really self-deprecating at this point. And it's just, 20 minutes about how gross my balls are, 15 minutes about how gross my farts are.
And funny because it's true.
Yeah, and then a bunch of jokes about how gross my tits are, and,
You have the grossest balls,
just
farts, and tits.
fat and just gross, and it's all just
Thanks to
juvenile.
Robin. Thanks, Robin.
No, but what I came up with, though, was, and as I was driving down there, I was like, well, fuck, how am I going to just talk about this shit and still have it be real? And you know what I mean? And while I was going through this sadness, and then in a roundabout way, I got to it of like, well, that's why I do what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the reason I decided a long time ago that the style of comedy I was going to do is going to be lowbrow. And kind of because that's what
tonight, let it be lowbrow.
No, but kind of because that's what I've got. That's what I am. But it's also been, for me, comedy was always an answer to the other shit. Comedy came to me because the other stuff was dark, and you know what I mean? Like, as a very young kid,
Yeah, it's how you deal with stuff.
that was how I
Yeah.
dealt with stuff. You know, my dad dying, you know, really young made me like kind of always try to entertain my mom when she was sad, and you know,
Yeah.
and where I would go is, you know, the easy laughs, like, look at this, hey, conk.
Watch me dislocate this.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I don't know where I'm going, but
It's hard to be funny when you're sad.
yeah.
And it's weird because it's like I felt like I've known him since the first time I saw him on TV. You see, the first time you saw him, he became ubiquitous. He was all of a sudden he was always there, and it's sad that he's gone because it's like that weird amputation that you get when somebody dies, where you can't. There's no end to it, but there's a complete end, and it's just very, very sad.
And for us,
and
also,
for you to have to be funny when you're not happy is just a drag.
but
It's
for
hard work.
But that is our job, and our job is to make people happy when they might be sad. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter what we're feeling, you know, because it's your fucking job.
Yeah.
You know, and the other part was the Bay Area thing, and Dave too. That's why I thought of, you know, I knew we were going to talk about this at some point, and for the three of us, he, no matter if you grew up him being a hero, when you're in San Francisco, he was kind of,
He was it.
he was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he loved being from there.
Yeah, he did.
loved being from San
Super
Francisco.
supportive
and
of the
came back
community.
and was supportive of all of us. He came to our shows, like me and Patton.
Yeah.
He came and saw. Were you at the one that the Comedians of Comedy we did in San Francisco that he came to?
No, I didn't go to that one.
He fucking, not only did he come, but he paid to
Yeah.
get into the show. He didn't like
He always
try to
paid.
get on a list.
Yeah.
He always
paid.
Yeah.
And then he also waited with our fans, and our fans are freaking out going, fucking Ron Williams is out there. Do you guys know Ron Williams is out there? And we're all like, yeah, it's weird. And then
Tell
at the
him
end
no
of the show,
pictures.
at the end of the show, he waited in line to meet me and Patton the first time. And then, you know, we freaked out. We were like, well, you fucking waited to meet us. That's just the kind of guy he was. I don't know where I'm going. It's just I just feel frazzled. I've felt frazzled for a week and a half now, or
Well,
you know.
Yeah, he was not only the big star out of San Francisco, but he was a better person than he was anything else. You know, just having sat and talked to him,
Yeah.
it wasn't like, you know, some people die and you're like, well, that guy was kind of a douche, but he was just a really good guy.
Yeah, and having not known him at all I've heard is just what a great person he was and how good
Yeah.
he was.
Well,
He really
generous.
There was a comedy club that we all used, Holy City Zoo, and the word was he kept that place open for a long time.
Yeah, wrote a lot of checks.
By writing checks to the people that were running it.
Yeah.
And it was always like, what do you need? You know, that's the kind of guy he was.
Yeah.
And
Genuinely selfless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a drag. He was a good one.
And Patton said a thing, I'm sure he won't mind me saying, but because both of Patton and I didn't go on Twitter right away that day. I was busy. I was watching my son that day, and so the day I heard about it, what was good is Rhodes kept me kind of from thinking about it all day, and just like, you know how you get
Distracted.
Yeah, well, you know how you get with that sadness is you just
It's
just
always
takes
there now.
over,
Yeah,
you know. And but with Rhodes, I couldn't let it. You know, I had to keep playing all day and then going back. But I was in contact with Patton all day, and one of the things he said was, and it'll make you sad, but just that face. To think of that face that you knew. To think of Robin's face that sad, like. That's what really fucked Patton up. And then once he said that to me, I was like, you fucker.
Every smile he's ever had to me on Robin Williams has always looked weirdly sad.
Yeah.
He has he
I
had
know
a
what you
sad
mean.
smile.
And
you know
now,
what I mean?
now you'll never be able to look at that stuff
like,
again.
oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, I talk about depression with my friends and, you know, and
Jesus, do
No,
you?
no,
oh
I
my
know.
God.
but I guess I don't know what it really is. You know what I mean? Like, that's what made me, like, seeing what this did to that guy, I was like, well, I haven't really felt it then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know true depression. Like, I get mine at the mall, you know. I bought my depression at Hot Topic. Because compared to his, you know, that's just black.
Sushi grade depression.
Yes.
Hot Topic's pretty depressing.
But thanks for listening. I wish I had a point, you know what I mean? But I guess the point is just to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolf Radio.